Imagine the roar of the US Open crowd fading as Carlos Alcaraz lifts the trophy, his face beaming with victory. But in that triumphant moment, whispers erupt backstage. Is the young tennis sensation entangled in a sizzling romance with stunning model Brooks Nader? Her own sister drops a bombshell confirmation, sending shockwaves through the sports world. Hold on, what if it's all a facade? If you're hooked on the drama behind the baseline, smash that like button and subscribe to Tennis Insider right now for exclusive scoops. Carlos Alcaraz had just clinched his third Grand Slam title at the US Open, dominating the court with his explosive forehands and unyielding stamina. The 22-year-old Spaniard was the talk of New York, not just for his athletic prowess but for the swirling rumors linking him to Brooks Nader, a 28-year-old Sports Illustrated swimsuit model known for her glamorous runway walks and high-profile appearances. It all started during the tournament when Nader was spotted in the stands, cheering enthusiastically during Alcaraz's matches. Fans and media quickly connected the dots, especially after she appeared alongside celebrities like Stephen Colbert, fueling speculation that something romantic was brewing. Nader, fresh off her divorce from businessman Billy Hare, seemed to be embracing the single life with flair, attending fashion events and late-night parties. Social media exploded with theories, some even suggesting a potential love triangle involving Alcaraz's rival, Jannik Sinner, the world number one. Whispers grew louder when Nader appeared on Jimmy Kimmel's late-night show, dodging questions about her tennis crushes with playful evasion, hinting she was at a match where Sinner wasn't playing, pointing fingers squarely at Alcaraz. The tension mounted as photographers captured her glowing smiles courtside, her presence seemingly more than coincidental. Insiders began leaking details of private messages and chance encounters, painting a picture of a whirlwind affair born in the heat of competition. Alcaraz, usually focused solely on his game, found his personal life under the microscope, with every post-match interview scrutinized for clues. His team remained tight-lipped, but the narrative gained momentum, blending the worlds of elite sports and celebrity glamour. As the final wrapped, the story shifted from Alcaraz's on-court mastery to off-court intrigue, leaving fans wondering if this was the start of a power couple or just fleeting fame. The model's bold fashion choices and Alcaraz's boyish charm created an irresistible contrast, drawing comparisons to past tennis romances like those of Federer or Nadal. Yet, beneath the excitement lurked uncertainty. Was this genuine connection or clever publicity? The build-up reached fever pitch, setting the stage for an unexpected twist that would redefine the rumors. Grace and Nader, Brooks' younger sister and a model herself, stepped into the spotlight during New York Fashion Week, where the air buzzed with post-US Open energy. In an exclusive chat with E! News, she spilled what everyone wanted to hear: the rumors about her sister and Alcaraz were spot on. She described it casually, noting that dating could mean different things, but emphasized Alcaraz as the standout figure of the moment. This revelation sent tabloids into overdrive, with headlines screaming about the new it couple. Grace N's words carried weight, coming from family, and she even teased earlier on a radio show about Brooks having a roster of admirers, including one whose name echoed victory, initially misinterpreted as Sinner but later clarified toward Alcaraz. The confirmation amplified the story's allure, transforming vague sightings into a confirmed liaison. Brooks, known for her Dancing with the Stars stint and vibrant social media, didn't shy away from the attention. Instead, she leaned in, posting cryptic stories that fans dissected for hints. Alcaraz's fans, loyal and protective, debated online whether this distraction could affect his game, especially with upcoming tournaments like the Davis Cup on the horizon. The sisters' endorsement added layers of authenticity, making the romance feel tangible amid the glitz. Yet, doubts lingered. Why was Alcaraz silent? His reserved nature contrasted with the outgoing Nader sisters, creating a dynamic ripe for speculation. As details emerged, it painted Brooks as the pursuer, drawn to Alcaraz's rising star power after her recent split. The narrative wove in elements of modern celebrity, where personal lives become public entertainment. Grace N's candidness humanized the tale, showing sibling bonds amid fame's chaos. But as the story spread, cracks appeared, with some questioning if her knowledge was first-hand or hearsay. This moment of apparent certainty hung in the balance, poised for disruption by voices closer to the tennis prodigy himself. On Tennis Insider, we dive deep into these behind-the-scenes sagas that make the sport more than just matches. Enter Alberto Guzman, a respected Spanish journalist with ties to Alcaraz's inner circle, who appeared on the TV show No Somos Nadia to set the record straight. According to Guzman, Alcaraz had confided in those around him that he remains unattached, with no plans for any committed partnerships anytime soon. This directly contradicted Grace N's enthusiastic nod, suggesting she might not have the full picture. Guzman emphasized that while there could have been casual interactions, nothing official or serious existed between Alcaraz and Brooks Nader. The clarification came swiftly after the sisters' bombshell, aiming to quash the escalating buzz that threatened to overshadow Alcaraz's achievements. Fans breathed a sigh of relief, appreciating the focus back on his tennis career, where he's poised to challenge for more titles. Guzman's insights painted Alcaraz as dedicated and single-minded, prioritizing training over romance amid his meteoric rise. This twist added intrigue, turning the story into a classic case of miscommunication in the age of instant news. Brooks, meanwhile, continued her promotional whirlwind, including teases for her reality show Love Thy Nader, which some insiders claimed fueled her interest in high-profile links for publicity. The journalist's reveal highlighted the pitfalls of relying on secondary sources, urging caution in celebrity gossip. Alcaraz's camp's subtle denial reinforced his image as a grounded athlete, far from the playboy stereotype. As the dust settled, questions remained about any brief encounters during the U.S. Open frenzy, but the official line was clear, single and focused. This development shifted the narrative, from confirmed couple to debunked rumor, keeping the tennis community on edge. It underscored how quickly stories can spiral, especially when blending sports with entertainment worlds. Guzman's authoritative voice provided the counterpoint needed to balance the hype, reminding everyone that not all whispers hold truth. Peeling back the layers reveals a potential love triangle that spiced up the rumors even further. Early on, Grace N's radio hint about a suitor rhyming with winner pointed fingers at Jannik Sinner, Alcaraz's fierce rival and the tournament's runner-up. Speculation swirled that Brooks might have dated both during the U.S. Open, creating a dramatic off-court rivalry mirroring their on-court battles. An insider close to Brooks told media outlets that her flirtations were more about generating buzz for her upcoming reality series than genuine romance, describing her as thriving on the adrenaline of drama without seeking settlement. This perspective framed the entire saga as strategic self-promotion, with Alcaraz and Sinner unwittingly cast as supporting characters. Brooks addressed the Sinner links obliquely on Kimmel, steering conversation toward Alcaraz's match, but never outright denying anything. The triangle angle amplified retention, as fans debated loyalties and implications for the player's focus. Alcaraz, emerging victorious over Sinner in the final, seemed unaffected on court, but the personal undercurrents added a soap opera flair to the event. Insiders suggested Brooks enjoyed the multiple flings, comparing her style to notorious daters in Hollywood. Ultimately, Guzman's clarification put the brakes on the hype, affirming Alcaraz's singleton status and intent to avoid distractions. This resolution, however, left room for future twists, as celebrity lives rarely stay static. The story exemplifies how tennis transcends the sport, intersecting with pop culture in unexpected ways. For Alcaraz, it was a brief detour from his path to greatness, while for Brooks, a savvy boost to her brand. As the tennis calendar marches on, eyes remain peeled for any lingering sparks. Stay tuned to Tennis Insider.